So today I want to show you guys how to replace a control board on a Bitmain ASIC miner. ASIC stands for Application Specific Integrated Circuit. That's a fancy word for saying the chips on the motherboard, okay? The ASICs are actually on the hash boards. So the hash boards are a much larger motherboard. They actually do the calculations to verify the blocks on the Bitcoin blockchain. So again, we're talking about the control board, and the control board is the brains of the operations when it comes to your computer. Everything that we use today in society has chips on it. It has chips in it, or on it, or around it, or it's communicating with some chips or something like that. Here's the control board. And as you can see, there's a lot of different chips on there. So firstly, you want to unplug the cables from the bus. So this is a PCI, it's a peripheral component interconnect. And it can, it just allows other things to connect to the control board so you can communicate with it. Here's some cords right here, and they're connected to the fan. So these four connections are connected to the fans, okay? And the fans have an intake and an outtake, and the fan's job is to cool the hash boards that are inside of this machine here, because the hash board is working really hard. This here is the connection to the PSU. These two wires, small one here, these two are connected to the PSU, and a PSU stands for power supply unit. Power supply units give the machine the power, obviously, so you can kind of think of it as the muscles of the entire system. So you see it just slides right on out there, slides very conveniently out there. And more specifically, there are different types of form factors, okay? This particular control board is a 7007 model, okay? So that's what that looks like. It's no good. I don't really like 7007s. So, and I could replace it with an AM Logic. AM Logics are cool, but I don't really care for AM Logics. My favorite form factor is the BeagleBone. Okay, they call this a BeagleBone. Okay, and this is actually manufactured by Bitmain, which the machine that I have here is a machine that is manufactured by the same company. But they call these a BeagleBone, okay? So we slide that guy right in there. After we slide the control board back in, we'll proceed to connect all of the PCIs and the different cables to get everything back started again. So yeah, guys, this for me is important because this is the money. This is the money. This is how the new money is made now. So, and not only that, there's a limited supply of this money, of this asset. There's a limited supply of it. So there's essentially kind of an arms race to get the Bitcoin. So everybody's trying to plug these guys in and get them on racks, put them on racks, and have them run, and you distribute your computational power to a pool. So that is essentially how we replace the control board itself. The memory here, I am assuming, because it's new, I can just go ahead and plug it in, and what I will do is change the IP address on it. Once I plug it in and connect to it, I then give it an identity. I have to give it an identity in order to have it actually use its computational power. Once these blue lights disappear, the lights right here, they're going to turn on. And there it is. So it's on, it's telling me it's on, it's ready to communicate. So after all of that is installed, you scan the network that you are in. And once you scan the network, you will find that if it has a proper internet connection, it will pop, an IP address will pop up. Just once I get the IP address, I can just type in the IP address and then I'll connect to it.